The very mention of City of Joy flashes images of Howrah Bridge and tiny dingy boats streaming under it past the banks of River Ganga. Vivid images of the sun setting over the watery lifeline of Kolkata transfix international and domestic tourists alike. Bollywood films have tried their best to capture these magic moments in celluloid, but it is quite depressing that in reality nothing much has been done to uplift, renovate or promote this unique tourism product to make it an international attraction like other cities have done. An early morning boat ride along the banks of River Ganga has become a must-do for tourists in Varanasi. From Kashmir to Kerala, be it shikaras on the Dal Lake or elegantly converted rice boats on the backwaters, the water world draws global attention, comparable with the gondolas of Venice. The simple manually rowed boats move slowly and complement the ride along the serene waters, something which motorized and sophisticated boats are unable to offer.
নৌকোটা তো সাজালে ভালো হয়, কাস্টমার মধ্যে যাতায়াতের মানে ওনাদেরও ভালো হলো আর আমাদেরও দেখতে সৌন্দর্য হলো, তাতে কাস্টমার বাড়বে।
হ্যাঁ, এই জায়গাটা সুন্দর করলে ঘাটটা এবার গার্ডেনটা যদি পরিবর্তন হয় তারা আরও লোকজন ভালো লোকজন আরও এখানে আসবে। হ্যাঁ, সুবিধা আমাদের হবে যে সরকার যদি ভালো ধরনের এটাকে সাজাবার জন্যে বলেছিল যেটা সাজাবে, গঙ্গার পাড়গোনা বাঁধা হবে, হলে পরে আরও পাবলিক বেশি আসবে, লোকজন বেশি হবে, বেশি লোকজন হলে পরে আমাদের ইনকাম বাড়তে পারে।
Kolkata is equally identified with hand-pull rickshaws, which is somehow negatively immortalized by Dominique Lapierre's book and the subsequent Roland Joffé film. In 2006, the left-front government of West Bengal passed the Calcutta Hackney Carriage Amendment Bill, calling hand-pull rickshaws inhumane. Congress and Trinamool Congress opposed it because the bill did not speak about the rehabilitation of the rickshaw pullers. Lots of promises were made about the rehabilitation, but in reality nothing was done to provide them with alternate livelihood. In other cities, like Durban or Shanghai, hand-pull rickshaws are huge tourist attractions. Ben's hand-pull rickshaw at Durban Beach is decked with cow horns and ostrich wings, and he charges 10 rands just to click a picture. A Shanghai-based company has gone one step forward. They manufacture hand-pull rickshaws and export them all the way to USA. A recent study by ActionAid India and the Calcutta Samaritans put the number of hand rickshaw pullers at 25,000, with more heads joining the pool every year. A large number of them hail from states like Jharkhand, Bihar and Uttar Pradesh. These rickshaw pullers demand little by way of amenities if they are relocated to various tourist spots spread across West Bengal and properly trained and inducted as part of a tourism package offering joyrides around the tourist attractions, then it can partially solve the livelihood issues.
I think this proposal is also having a great opportunity. Like as we are thinking about the livelihood issue of the rickshaw pullers, if we think that in a tourism perspective, obviously we can replace them, because the main thing is that to ensure their right to food, right to livelihood. Obviously, we cannot impose any decision, but those rickshaw pullers are really interested. They can be shifted and they can be placed in different tourist spots, and it can be met.
With Trinamool Congress and Congress now in power, the new government will have to work out a feasible compensation package.
Now, in the question of rehabilitation or what is the alternative, there are many things possible. One is the suggestion that they should be turned into a tourist attraction. Training should be given to some of them and all that, and they should be turned into a tourist attraction. But that is a limited option, and that will not take place with all of them. The other possibility is to make certain zones in Calcutta non-car zones, which happens in many cities. Most developed countries have this system, and it's a good thing for Calcutta also, because the congestion in central Calcutta is huge. So it should be possible to make certain areas into non-car zones, and there the rickshaws could ply them.
It is true that not all hand-pull rickshaws can be converted into tourism product. One way can be to substitute hand-pull rickshaws with cycle rickshaws that can still be allowed in lanes and by-lanes of Kolkata as an economic, safe, zero-emission and more humane means of transport. Only a few hand-pull rickshaws can be preserved for joyrides like buggies around Victoria Memorial. Now, in most cases, the pullers are not the owners. The government can even encourage the rickshaw owners to take a lead in this renovation process and be a part of the tourism drive.
अगर टूरिज्म डिपार्टमेंट अपने तरफ इसको ले इनका रिहेबिलिटेशन के साथ में, तो हम लोग हर तरह से साथ देंगे। कलकत्ता के अलावा और डिस्ट्रिक्ट में अगर ये चलता है तो ये मैं समझता हूँ कलकत्ता नहीं बल्कि ये पूरे हिंदुस्तान में जा सकता है टूरिज्म के लिहाज से। एक हेरिटेज वैल्यू है इसका, पूरे दुनिया के लोग अट्रैक्ट होते हैं कि हाँ से कैसा है, लेकिन इसको अगर डेकोरेट करके एक मॉडर्न लाके तो ये बहुत बेनिफिट है और ये बहुत टूरिज्म के लिए काम देगा।
Once the rickshaws are decorated well and the pullers provided good guidance and training, the pullers or rickshaw owners can be asked to take on regular maintenance too.
बेहतर ये है कि दीगर जो टूरिस्ट की जगहें हैं इन जगहों पर इन रिक्शा वालों को इस्तेमाल किया जाए तो इनकी सलाहियतें भी इस्तेमाल होंगी और इनके मुस्तकबिल भी इनकी बेहतर होगी, जिससे इनको भी आराम होगा, सहूलत होगा, इनके बच्चों के लिए भी एक नई चीज कायम होगी।
Sailing in a dinghy boat or a ride in the hand-pull rickshaw are not about introducing some extravagantly expensive tourism product, but converting something which very much exists in the city, something which is very much associated with images of the city, which if prudently used could be an exclusive attraction and solve the livelihood issues of a section of the urban poor.